Yo, what it do, guys? It is your boy, Leon Mookie here, back with you with another new part of What If Izuku Was the Green Beetle. This is part 3. In the last part, Izuku now having a connection with that of the green scarab, as the two actually help one another with the scarab, or Konchin, that Izuku has named her, actually helping him out improve. However, this also allows that of the current blue beetle, Jaime Reyes, who is also curious about the scarab created by that of the horizon, wondering if they plan on killing him, given that his blue scarab was created by the Reach, confronting the kid and trying to convince them that he's no threat to the world, with even Izuku convincing Konchin to stop as well. With that, the two now having that of a somewhat student-teacher relationship. However, as for Izuku's relationship at Aldera, it's now a lot more complicated, with all of the people who used to look down on him, bully him, and basically treat him like shit, also trying to cozy up with him. Hell, even his teachers now as well. Because of this, Izuku is becoming disillusioned about how people see how a quirk-based society like this treats people like him when they start to have their own worth. With this realization, Izuku wants to change Hero Society, not just to be the hero like All Might, but a hero that can change the system from the inside. So, with all that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? Months have now passed, with Izuku now finishing his second year at Aldera, and now going for his final year as a third year at the junior high school. Within, Izuku running towards school with that of a smile on his face, thinking, first day at school, you should get there as soon as possible, hopefully. With then Konchin speaking, is saying, Izuku Midoriya, why so worried about going to such a place? If I recall, you still currently despise it, still based on your emotional levels and stability right now. With then soon, Izuku saying, don't get me wrong, I hate the people there even more. Hell, Konchin, on the other hand, I can respect him quite a bit, but I can't respect the person he is. He may work hard and train hard for his quirk, but again, he doesn't believe that anybody else can work as much or as hard as him. The sooner that this year starts, the sooner we can get this over with and we can continue training. With then soon Coach saying it also helps that Star Labs has done all they can to support us and help improve me and your synchronization as that of partners, Izuku Midoriya. Is that also the main reason why you wish for the day to end? With Izuku feeling caught by his partner, within Konchin continues saying, just as your embarrassment and heartbeat is basically rising, it seems that I am correct. With Izuku being annoyed, saying, will you stop, Konchin? With Tsuchi saying negative, as Izuku getting annoyed at his scarab. Within, soon seeing that of an explosion, as he couldn't help but say, oh boy, hey, it must be. Within, Coach is saying, Izuku Midoriya, didn't you say you wish to arrive at school as soon as possible? Saying, I know, but I want to see the heroes fight in that battle in action. As heading to the situation, with Konchin continues speaking as she says, you are too much of a fanboy, Izuku Midoriya. Within, he's saying, is that a bad thing? With her just not saying anything. Within seeing what is happening, as he couldn't help but see that of a large villain with that of a shirt, with that of a vest showing that of his chest, as it being sleeveless, and that of large pants, facing against the upcoming pro known as Kamui Woods. With Izuku couldn't help but be amazed at seeing the fight, especially seeing that of the wooden pro after all. Within, Konchin speaking saying, do you wish for me to absorb that of the data and analysis from that of the pro Kamui Woods? Within, suit Izuku saying, wait, would you want to? I mean, you don't have to with her saying, it is up to you, Izuku Midoriya. I thought this may help you improve in your note-taking and abilities to help us in training after after your school and lessons are over with. Within, Izuku saying, thanks, Konchin. Do so. Within, soon, after looking up, Izuku's bright green eyes soon become even brighter, almost that of a lime green, actually, as Izuku's brain, with the help of the scarab, Konchin begins to analyze and begins to scan all of Kamui Wood's techniques, skills, and abilities. Turns out it's another one of the aspects of all scarabs, even that of the reach scarabs can do. By scanning and replicating other people's abilities, they can manipulate anything that manipulates that of that full on natural energy, such as that of fire, electricity, and water, any wind, none of that. But anything that uses that of unnatural or that of supernatural energy, on the other hand, that's fair game. As Konchin begins to scan all of the techniques, abilities, and moveset of that of Kamui Woods currently fighting, as Kamui Woods is about to finally put an end to that of the villain's rampage, as he's about to use his special move, Lacrima Chain Prison. However, he never got the chance, as another pro who debuts on this day takes him out with that of one solitary kick to the face. This being Mountain Lady. As taking down the pro, she couldn't help but pose and basically give out her name. As she said, with this going on, turns out tons of photographers soon show up, with them all saying money shots over and over again. Within, Izuku couldn't help but get annoyed, while also having that of a tinge of red on his face, looking at Mount Lady. Within, soon, with Konchin speaking up saying, Izuku, your heart rate and hormones have now raised seeing such a woman. Do you have attraction to her? Say, shut up! With then Izuku saying, looks like they finally took care of the villain. Also, did you get much out of Kamui Wood's fighting style, Konchin? With her speaking saying, not as much. I did get at least some of his abilities to manipulate his arbor body to create that of tendrils, and that I need to see at least a little bit more to get the best out of his abilities. See, I think that there's a way. Did you wait? But videos don't work. I forgot about that. Saying affirmative. So we need to see him in action at least another time, Izuku. Within soon, Izuku couldn't help but sigh as he's about to head to school, looking back at Mount Lady basking in that of the limelight, while Kamui Woods is basically still on that of the train tracks, feeling depressed that he didn't be able to use his special move and take care of the villain. Within, thinking, heroes, pro heroes that only see that of the limelight, don't really care about protecting the innocent. Is Mount Lady going to be another one of those pros? Or I hope she's something a little bit more different. As Izuku heading straight to Aldera, this soon arriving at the junior high school, the teacher arrives in that of the classroom, within saying, now that you're all that of third years, you need to think and plan out for what you're going to do in the future. I know some of you probably plan on going to high school as always. Normally, that's what today's society has always done. Then there are some of you that may not even bother going to high school and just go straight into the workforce. That's understandable too. So I decided to give you all that of a career aptitude test and see what you all wish to do. As soon as he grabs all the papers, you could also see a few people in class begin to activate their quirks, with then soon tossing the papers up into the air before saying, but why bother? I know all of you plan on becoming that of pro heroes. Within, everybody all activated their quirks, some that seem interesting, some that seem quite useful, while some just seem straight up weird and useless. As for Izuku, he isn't really using his quirk whatsoever, as he's currently going through that of the data that he saw from that of the battle, within thinking, still nothing much. I can replicate that of his footwork and movement. The tendrils the arbor tendrils as well. But as for his attacks, but as his ability to use his data for attacks or capture, that is still unknown to me. Such as using Kamui Wood's abilities for that of combat are still out of the question for now, Izuku Midoriya. Within, Izuku sighing, saying, figures. However, though, within soon, Izuku's eyes widening, as then showing on the screen being that of Mount Lady, though. Mount Lady's abilities and skills do fall under that category. Saying, you do know your ability to basically shapeshift and by changing your body shape is one of my special abilities that a few scarabs even have. With her, scanning her allowed you to access the ability to gigantification yourself. You already had quite a big of a unique ability to alter your body size and strength while in the suit. But now you should be able to grow even bigger. Within hearing that, Izuku couldn't help but smile, thinking, "That's amazing. Thanks, Konchin." Saying, "It is my duty to help you improve and grow stronger. That is my only function and duty besides protecting this world." And seeing that my main priority function to destroy the Blue Beetle and Scarab is now nullified. Now my main priority directive is keeping this planet safe from any Reach invasion, and also making sure to help you achieve your goal to be a hero. Within, Izuku, now getting out of his conversation with Konchin, mentally say, "Thank you, Konchin." Within, soon, finally catching up with the conversation as Bakugo finally speaks up, saying, "Don't lump me in with these losers, Teach. They would be lucky enough to even become that of a sidekick to a nameless D-lister." Then soon, a few of the students began to say, "Hey, what the hell, Bakugo? Yeah, you really think you're better than us, Katsuki?" Within, their teacher basically looking at Bakugo's record, saying, you do have high marks in your grades, and it did seem like you did ace the mock exams. And it shows that you're planning on going to UA. Isn't that right, Bakugo?" Within hearing that, everybody couldn't help but feel somewhat nervous and shocked, saying, "He's going for the national level school? But that school has that of a 5% pass rating. No way in hell he's going to be able to get in that." Within soon, Bakugo jumping up onto his desk, within saying, "And why the hell not? After all, it's the only school worthy for somebody of my skill, talent, and ability. After going to UA, graduating to the top of my marks, I'll become the greatest hero of all time. I'll be richer, well-known, and even better. No one can stop me." Then soon, one of the students came up and say, "Yeah, but Midoriya can." Then soon, Bakugo's, gloating and basically whole fantasy and reality just basically shattered right in front of him, with his whole body now going pale gray. Then soon, Izuku couldn't help but sigh, saying, "Oh boy, here we go." Then soon, Konchin saying, "Izuku Midoriya, it seems that Bakugo's hostility levels are starting to grow. What should we do?" Then soon, Izuku saying, "Focus on that of reaction. I don't want to hurt Kachan, but I also don't want to hear him basically gloat like that of an idiot. So I'm just going to let him rant." Then soon, she's saying, "Affirmative." Then soon, as Bakugo heard this, then soon their teacher saying, "Midoriya, didn't you say you also plan on going to UA? You did enroll after all." Then hearing that, many of the other students saying, "Oh God, Midoriya's going to UA? I mean, it's just like Bakugo. There's a high chance that he might not even get in. But given his quirk, it would make a lot of sense. Personally, I can see Midoriya getting into UA pretty easily, given his quirk." Then Bakugo's gloating and the attention going from him now to Izuku, with him basically growling and out of frustration and hatred. He soon lunges towards Izuku with his hand stretched back and palm sparking with that of explosions. Then soon, Konchin speaks up saying, "Izuku Midoriya, now." with soon he act as then rolling up his left arm, as then the dark skin and armored forearm of his Green Beetle outfit finally comes over him, with then creating that of a small energy-like shield that covers where Izuku's desk and himself would have been. As the explosion goes off, with then soon smoke basically covers half of the classroom, with a few people around that of Izuku and Bakugo basically being coughing. Within, their teacher Kanopa Sai saying, "Bakugo, no quirk usage here in class." With then soon Bakugo trying to get his arm out of Izuku's grip. However, every attempt is basically failing. Within soon Izuku couldn't help but say, seriously, we've been over this so many times, Konchin. Do you really plan on just attacking me just like that? Within saying, "Shut up, Deku! I didn't give you permission to go to UA!" Saying, "I didn't think I need your permission." With Bakugo growling even more, saying, "You damn nerd, I'm going to." With their teacher speaking up saying, "Bakugo, if you don't stop this behavior, I'm going to send you straight to the principal's office." Within hearing that threat, Bakugo couldn't help but grit his teeth in that of anger, saying, "Damn it! When the hell did they start getting a damn backbone and defending the damn nerd?" But then remembering, right, that's his damn quirk awakened. Oh, that was months ago. Everybody started to pay attention to the damn nerd over me. It was always me. Me! I'm destined for greatness out of this shitty ass school. So why? Why did he have to... So why the hell did somebody like as weak as him and pathetic as him have a quirk like that? With then remembering in the number 2 pro from America, I remember. His name was Blue Beetle. He took an interest into damn Deku as well. Even some say that he was going to be his protege. I only shoved it off saying that I didn't need a handout unlike Deku. But it pisses me off that even pros even acknowledge his strength and not mine. I'm the one that the world is supposed to look at too. I'm the one that the world is supposed to see as the greatest hero, not this damn worthless Deku. As Bakugo continues having that a full-on death glare straight at Izuku, within Izuku, not even bothered by Bakugo's look, within Konchin speaking, saying, "You say that he was once your childhood friend. Do you really still believe that?" Saying, "No, I don't. The Konchin I knew back then, he was arrogant, egotistical, yeah, but he wasn't such an asshole to the point that he would attack somebody just for the spite of it. I mean, yeah, he would, but at least back then, he at least had some self-control. This Konchin, I don't know about him at all. I just hope that he doesn't start developing anything out of malice and hatred." With then soon Bakugo getting to his desk with not wanting to get in trouble, as he wants his records to stay squeaky clean after all. However, if this keeps up, that may change. To be honest, the whole school used to defend him, always used to look after him, because they knew that he was going to be their hero, their so-called meal ticket. He wasn't stupid. He was aware on all the special treatment that him and his teachers gotten, and he reveled in it, mainly so he can wait until his chance to go to UA. He doesn't want to ruin it after all. But now that treatment is now basically gone, and it's all because of damn Izuku. With then soon their teacher sighing, saying, "All right now, class, time we begin homeroom." As classes go on just as they would in canon, as now things have now come to an end, within Izuku putting up everything in his bags, within Konchin speaking, saying, "By the time you reach that of Star Labs, it's best if you begin to use me. Taking the train would take too long, and walking would also cause quite a bit of a trouble." Saying, I know. Within soon pulling out his phone, messaging his mother, saying, "Heading to Star Labs again. I'll probably be late tonight. so please do not wait up. And send. As Izuku soon sends the message towards his mother, he soon picks up his bag and puts his phone back in his pocket. Within soon, he couldn't help but sigh, saying, seriously? Is there anything I could help you with, Konchin? Within, Bakugo and his lackey is basically in front of him. Within soon, Bakugo couldn't help but say, yeah, there is something you can help me with, Deku. Resend your application to UA. Within soon, Izuku couldn't help but raise an eyebrow at that, saying, could you explain why would I want to do that? Within soon, that one of his lackeys, as it being a certain boy back from their childhood who was able to extend their fingers out after all, saying, isn't it obvious, Deku? All you'll be doing is basically being an eyesore there. Sure, you may have a quirk, but you're still new using it. So to be honest, you'll basically be dead weight. Within another one, as he's quite bald while also having that of stretchy eyeballs. Within saying, yeah, to be honest, I think it's best that you go to somewhere else, to be honest. One that wouldn't have that of a pain in the ass, entrance exam. Something easier for you. Within soon, Konchin speaking, saying their hostility and aggression levels towards you are quite high, especially Bakugo right now, saying, yeah, probably thinks that he'd be easier to attack me because of it, because the teachers are gone. Hey, Konchin, how long would it be hard to basically transfer over? Then soon, she's saying, if you go out of the window now, you should be able to make it to Star Labs in 5 seconds. Or, want to cut that. Don't want to waste my time basically transform all the way. Plus, not forget, Airjet really still has it out for me, given those many years ago that I outpaced him, so he's been keeping an eye out for me. Then she's saying, affirmative. Seeing out of a proper trajectory to stop the de-transform. Also, change of clothes. Yeah, still haven't figured that out yet. We are almost close. Just the least a little bit. Then soon, Izuku saying, look, Konchin, and you two, if you're going to basically threaten me to go to a different school, it's not going to work. I plan on going to UA, and that isn't going to change. Then soon, Bakugo saying, look, everybody knows a hero's origin is what truly important. The things that they overcome to get to where they're at now. And I'm going to tell you this now, Deku. My origin is more important than your. Within soon, without finishing, Izuku already opened up the window to that of the classroom. Within, Bakugo and alongside his lackeys could not but be shocked, saying, what the hell? Within soon, Izuku began to transform into his armor. Then he looks back at him in that of his yellow eyes. Within saying, we're done here. I don't want to hear you basically threaten me not to go to UA because I still plan on going to it. Nothing you say or do is going to change that. So I think you should live with it. My life doesn't revolve around your world. Konchin, as he says that with a bit of menace and malice behind it, actually. Within soon, jumping out of the window before emerging that of his wings, and soon fly out in that of Mach 2 speed. Unfortunately, Izuku alongside Konchin should have realized that he was also destroying the windows to their classroom while doing so, with also knocking back both Bakugo and his lackeys as well in the classroom too, to that of the door. Within, the lackey with that of the stretchy eyes saying, seriously? What the hell were we thinking, threatening him? With the other saying, I didn't think he would be stupid enough to use his quirk in class. And look at this mess. Then looking at all of the, destroyed desks near that of the window, and that of the side middle row, and even some in that of the middle row also being knocked back, with all of the broken glass as well. As for Bakugo, he couldn't help but grit his teeth in anger and frustration, saying, He used to be so damn weak, so damn pathetic. He never even grew that of a backbone. With then, and now he actually starts doing so? It's those damn bastards' fault. Those bastards from Star Labs. That stupid laboratory bullshit. I don't need anyone's help. I don't need anyone's damn help to become stronger. I'll do it myself, like I've always have. With Bakugo reassuring himself that he's going to make it to the top, that he's going to become the #1 hero, no matter the cost, and no matter who gets in his way. With then soon, it's high into the air, Izuku soon reaches that of a halfway point, heading to Star Labs. But then Konchin speaking up saying, Izuku, we're hitting the mark. You should prepare to change. Saying, right. With then, as Izuku soon heads to that of a nearby alleyway, with him basically cutting off half of his time to that of Star Labs, thinking, it's just a few up, only that of a 10-minute walk here, or I could take the train and it would be that of 5. Even the bus stop would basically cut it down to 5 as well. With soon de-arming himself, as then only that's left of him being that of his pants, with his shoes also still burnt as well. Within even his school uniform still pretty burnt too. With then thinking, oh boy, at least we're getting at least a little bit better. I remember with then Konchin saying, at least your body I have figured out a way to at least incorporate at least 30% of your clothing into the armor. I still had at least that of 70% left to do so. But then Izuku came up with Sai saying, better than nothing, as putting down that of the duffel bag that he had in his hands before pulling out that of a All Might t-shirt and his spare red sneaker boots after all. With then thinking, always having to get replacement shoes is really annoying. Konchin speaking saying, it cannot be helped. There must be that of trial and error before we can get used to this. With then saying, maybe you should. Excuse me. With then saying, nothing. With then Izuku getting out of the alleyway, as he soon pulls out his phone. With then thinking, should be a good walk. Should be a good at least 10-minute walk to think. With then Konchin speaking up once more, saying, you're thinking about how Bakugo told you to stop trying to become a hero. Saying, yeah, I think it's been ingrained into him to think that I'm not destined to be a hero no matter what. With then soon, she's saying, I looked through that of your memories, your feelings, your emotions. All I see is basically him looking down on you, treating you like nothing, constantly hurting you over and over again, no matter what, alongside those that he sees as his lackeys and tool and foot soldiers, while everybody praises him for causing you harm and for his power, while you suffer the most. How did you endure such punishment? Somebody of your age, somebody currently like you, would have become the very thing that the society would deem a villain. You would have became a villain. So why didn't you? Within, Izuku still walking, saying, if I did that, if I basically gave in to everything on how society dictated me, I probably could. But then there's All Might. All Might told me that anybody can become a hero. Anybody could reach that goal with all the hard work, with all the abilities, with all the strength. That's why it kept me going. It kept me going on wanting to become a hero. No matter what, I would reach it. I would achieve it. Even if it meant I didn't have you, Konchin, I would still want to dream of becoming a hero. All I ever wanted was to help people. All I ever wanted was to make people smile. But even with that of a quirk, people still treat me differently. Not in the way that I hoped to be. I was hoping that they would treat me like that of an equal. But then they just put me on a pedestal, just like Konchin. Mr. Reyes may have helped me improve and learned ways to how to use you as well, but it also just put a target on my head. Not just from him, but everybody else. I'm away to the school. I'm basically a meal ticket to the students trying to become my friends. I'm basically, well, just a friend that they could probably brag about to people. To me, nothing. All I want is to be seen as me, not for my quirk, not for my abilities, just for me. Simple as that. The hero, the boy that just wants to be a hero. That's all. With then Konchin saying, such feelings and emotions. If I would normally think that they would be useless, pointless even. However, it seems emotions are the best thing to drive people to do what needs to be done. Either if it's good or bad. Izuku Midoriya, just as I said to you before, I will help you. I will help you achieve your dream, as I said I would. Within, Izuku saying, thanks, once again, Konchin. As Izuku was about to head to that of a bus stop, he soon hears that of girls basically screaming and crying. Within, Izuku wondering, what's going on? Saying, it seems that there must be a disturbance. Within, getting to that of a nearby area, he sees that of two girls basically freaking out over what seems to be that of a giant and that of a large cloak, saying, as the voice of the man itself couldn't help but have that of a booming, intimidating sound, saying, the Springo Hero Agency, please tell me where it is. Within, soon, both girls begin to freak out as his hand begins to dig in deeper and deeper into that of the building. Then he's saying, what? You're not going to tell me? That's quite rude when somebody's asking you a question, you two. Within, Izuku couldn't help but feel somewhat freaked out, seeing this thing. Is that a villain? He hasn't attacked them, but it seems like he's asking questions, saying, Izuku Midoriya, the figure there, it seems that he is frustrated, angry. His aggression levels are starting to rise. It's most likely if he doesn't get an answer, he might attack those girls. Within, Izuku saying, what? But as Izuku is shocked and terrified, hoping to help those girls, within saying, we need to help them, saying, that is unadvised. Within, Izuku's shocked, saying, what? But why? Saying, you'll be caught in the line of fire. And seeing his strength and abilities, it would be hard for you to take him on. But I can change my size. I should be able to. Even if you change your size, it's most likely he may have that of a more powerful quirk. Look at him. Within, Izuku looking closer at the hulking man, as he sees that he's getting bigger and bigger. Within, realizing he's growing. He most likely must have a gigantification quirk, the same as the other man, but it may be on that of a higher level than that of the villain before and Mount Lady as well. It's most likely, even with the scanning of that of Mount Lady's size and length, you may not be able to be big enough to take him on. So it's best to stay out of this. As they say, wait for the pros to act. Isn't that right, Izuku Midoriya? Within, Izuku saying, I know, but within, clenching his fist, saying, I can't just sit by. Within, soon, the gigantification man saying, it's just a simple question. Why won't you answer me? Within, soon, Izuku saying, I need to. Within, she's saying, I will lock up and control your body if you act, Izuku Midoriya. Within, she's saying, why? Konchin! Saying, your stability, your life is way more important than those girls. I will not put you in harm's way. I will only put you in fights I know that you can win. Within, Izuku hearing this saying, why? But that's not. Within, as saying, Konchin, if you want to help me become a hero, you need to listen to me. Heroes, they don't take on fights they think that are easy. They take on all fights, all adversities. That's what it, no matter what the danger, no matter the cost, that's what a hero truly is. Within, soon, as Izuku soon transforms at least partial of his legs. Within, soon, as Konchin was about to lock up his body, he already goes straight to that of Gigantomachia. However, it isn't just him as well. As soon as he runs to that of the villain, a pink-skinned girl with that of messy, bright pink hair also is there as well. With that of pink skin as well, is Izuku, alongside the girl, could not but be shocked that the two of them went in themselves. Within, soon, Izuku speaks up first before saying, the Springo Agency! It's that of a block away. At least take a left and then a right. You'll see it. Within, soon, Gigantomachia is saying, thank you for your words. I have an appointment there after all. In the name of my master, all I do is for my master. Within, soon, both girls couldn't help but be freaked out and slumped to the ground, crying. Within, soon, the pink-skinned girl goes to that of her friend as well. Within, she's saying, oh, thank God. I'm so glad that the two of you are okay. Within, all three of them begin to cry in that of joy and relief that they're not going to get hurt. Within, soon, Konchin speaking inside of Izuku's mind saying, you took that of a more reasonable route. Also, you did not send him to that of the Springo Agency. If I recall, in that way is that of a police station. Within, Izuku saying, so you figured it out too. Most likely, the police will notice that it's not going to happen. Also, I'm really sorry about basically sending him there to them. Hopefully, they'll get in contact with that of the actual Springo or any other pro hero in the area. I just wanted to help them, even without any reward after all. Within, soon, the girl saying, thank you for helping my friends. Then Izuku began to blush, seeing that of the girl, not just noticing that of her pink skin and her messy, pink hair similar to his, also noticing that her eyes are blackened, with that of a yellow iris as well. Even though Izuku has become a lot more confident thanks to that of Konchin, he's still not good with women after all. Within him basically shaking his hands over and over again rapidly saying, no, it's okay. I just, thought that, you already had it capable, so I just wanted to, then she's saying, not good at speaking. I can see that. But still, like I said, thank you. Even if I didn't step in, knowing that somebody was actually coming to help my friends means a lot. Thanks. You don't, by your uniform, by seeing it, I thought you go to our school. So I thought saying, sorry, I go to a different school actually. I'm just heading to that of Star Labs. So I changed out of my school uniform, as he not mentioning the fact that his school uniform basically was burned away. Within saying, oh, I see. Well, anyway, thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate it. Come on, girls. Let's go. I'm going to comfort the two of you after all with this harrowing experience. Then soon all three girls begin to leave. Within, she soon saying, I should probably ask, what's your name? My name is Mina Ashido. with then Izuku blushing, saying, "A girl's asking for my name. A girl I don't know from my school, from a different school, is asking for my name. It's Izuku Midoriya." But then she's saying, "Thanks again, Midoriya. Really appreciate it." With then the girl saying, "Yeah, thank you, Midoriya. Yeah, you really saved us. You're a real hero." With then Izuku saying, "I'm a hero. Yeah." With soon, the three girls soon leave. With then Izuku also leaves, with that of blushing, saying, "Somebody called me a hero." With that, Izuku heading off. However, little did they all know that somebody else was there as well. A young man with that, wearing somewhat the male version of the school uniform that the girls were wearing, as he has that of, neck length, raven black hair, with that of sharp teeth and crimson red eyes, as he's basically going through that of an eternal, mental struggle right now, and feeling ashamed of himself as well. As for Izuku, he finally arrived at Star Labs and actually meets with that of Dr. Adam Strange. As he begins explaining what has happened throughout the day before coming to Star Labs, soon he's saying, "Wait, all of that happened while you're on your way here? Seriously, that kid Bakugo really needs a hobby if he's just going to keep on threatening you." But then Izuku saying, "Konchin has just been always on the spotlight. Seeing somebody like me who didn't have a quirk, and thanks to Konchin, that I'm even able to do this, it only makes sense that he's kind of pissed." Saying, "It shouldn't be. He shouldn't be angry, if anything. If he was once your friend, he should be happy that you reached this level." But of course, egotistical kids like him, when they basically been given the spotlight in anything they ever wanted all their life as a kid, and they've never been told no or not gonna happen, that's what happens. It's our quirk-based society. With then soon Izuku saying, "Yeah, seems so." With soon Dr. Strange saying, "Also, you being a hero though, helping out some girls, having a girl basically appreciate what you said. Now that, if anything, you're truly on the track record of getting there, Midoriya." With then soon, as Izuku couldn't help but blush, but also appreciate the words that Adam said. With then Adam saying, "Also, did you get the girl's number?" With then Izuku saying, What? No, I didn't. She didn't give me. She just thanked me, and that's more important than just anything like that. And it's not like I would get a girl's number anyway." With then Adam saying, "Oh boy, this kid. Years of basically being oppressed, and he really thinks he's not going to be able to get a date." With Adam stepping up from his desk saying, "All right, you say you needed some help?" Saying, "Yeah, actually, I was actually hoping to go outside. I want to test out something that me and Konchin figure out." Hearing that, the blonde-haired scientist couldn't help but be curious, saying, "Okay then, let's test out. So, what is it that you guys want to test out? To see if I can basically become a giant?" As Izuku says this with that of a smug look on his face, while also being innocent at the exact same time. Within Adam Strange looking back at the supposed innocent-looking kid, but then thinking, "Oh boy, this is going to be a long day, isn't it?" As the two leave his office and heading outside to Star Labs' experimental field. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Love to read them. Sorry that, this chapter wasn't all that we didn't go straight into that of the full-on training. If anything, I wanted to focus more on Izuku's development with that of Konchin. The two are a lot more friendlier and show their development as partners. As for Konchin, the reason she wants to help Izuku become a hero, however, she doesn't want him to risk his life. Think of it like how Inko, being Izuku's mother, didn't want him to be a hero, even with or without a quirk, as long if seeing her child basically get hurt. For Konchin, she doesn't want Izuku to get hurt because he is her host after all. She wants him to be safe and take on that of foes that he knows that she knows that he can take on. Bakugo is no threat after all. Even with his abilities and being a genius in combat, Izuku could still take on somebody like him. As for Gigantomachia, on the other hand, he is literally a genetically engineered villain that was designed to take down anybody that gets in All For One's way. There's currently right now, Izuku has no chance against somebody like him. But like I said, right now, in the future, definitely, most definitely. And his first interaction with that of Mina. And if you guys remember, I put a poll up on who to ship Izuku with during this what if. And you all voted for Mina. It was either over Ochako or Mina. And you might be the reason why I decided these two over any others. Well, it's simple, really. Seriously, the scarab is literally alien tech, and both girls, our entire personality and motif is that space and aliens. Ochako with being space obsessed, while Mina is alien obsessed. So yeah, it only makes sense either one of those two. And you all chose Mina. Shouldn't be surprised. But then again, even though Ochako is still growing more and more as a character, she's still unlikable, which I still call bullshit on. Any rate, with all that said, if you guys like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification to keep up to date with my videos when I upload on the channel. Also, please check out my Discord, my gaming channel, my side channel, my Patreon, and Cash App. All linked in the description below. So, with all that said, this is Liamuki, signing out. Later, guys. Hope you all take care. Shiro Kitsune, my lovely lady, you know what to do.
Hi everyone, this is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell and check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!